Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick update on the Diddy trial. Well, I will say this, Kid Cudi is currently on the stand. But before we go into Kid Cudi, because I got to get his testimony a little later, because you know it's not a live feed, I will talk about the ex-assistant, where I think the ex-assistant is finally brought us on the track of this whole racketeering situation, because he talked about picking up money, how he got tired of cleaning up after all the violence and he had enough, and that's why he quit. But it's really more about him and this money, okay, because that money has a lot to do with, the enterprise, so to speak. Let me go ahead and share a screen so we can get more into this story. Again, to this moment, I don't know how this Diddy thing is going to go. We shall see. Diddy's ex-assistant got tired of being his fixer, cleaning up after violence. Sean Diddy Combs' former executive assistant, George Kaplan, is taking the stand Thursday morning, continuing Wednesday afternoon testimony in the second week of the rap mogul's federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial in New York City. Kaplan was asked by prosecution about carrying cash for Diddy. He said he took $50,000 onto a private jet and said he once picked up $10,000 at a Western Union on behalf of Combs Enterprises. So you see how you use that enterprises, okay? Asked about Diddy's long-term relationship, he said he's aware of his girlfriends Cassie and Gina, and of Kim as the mother of Diddy's children, Kim Porter. He was asked why he didn't intervene when he witnessed violence between Diddy and Cassie, responding, "My career." So everybody turned a blind eye for a dollar. Kaplan described a particular incident on a private jet flight to Las Vegas when an episode between the couple occurred. He testified he heard glass breaking. Oh God. I will say this violence and what Cassie endured, horrific. It seemed like it happened as often as the freak off. She said the freak offs would happen every week, darn near 4 days a week, and I think the violence probably happened 7 days a week. He testified he heard glass breaking. He said Cassie stayed in the back of the plane. Diddy came up and asked him to get creams to conceal bruising on her face. Kaplan said he later paid for those supplies using a corporate credit card. Got a little something there, right? Kaplan said he also witnessed Diddy throwing things, green apples, very hard at Gina at Star Island, Miami mansion. He said he left the company because he didn't think he should be involved in covering things up, fixing those type of things. In addition, his father having prostate cancer. Kaplan worked for Diddy from 2013 to 2015, so his thing was short-lived. Again, I will say there are some people that at some point early on, they was like, enough is enough. I can't live my life like this. I can't do this. He said he was grateful to have worked the job and have respect for Diddy, but he had to go. They make sure, it seems like most of these witnesses are making sure they know, like, I ain't got no problem with Diddy, right? Yesterday, Kaplan told the jury how he was tasked with booking hotels in New York, Miami, and LA for Diddy under a pseudonym, packing his bags and setting up rooms for him with supplies, including baby oil and candles. Kaplan would clean up the hotel rooms after Diddy departed. Kaplan said Wednesday he was sometimes sent out by Diddy to pick up food and drugs. How do these people know where to get drugs at? I don't know. It's just crazy.
Honey, are you nervous to testify today?
What are you expecting today?
You look great.
You look great.
I love the fit, not too serious.
Wow.
Smoking before he goes into the courtroom. Jeans, a t-shirt, and a leather motor jacket to testify in court. That's different. I wouldn't have chose that outfit to go to court and to testify about something so serious, but that's it.
Yeah.
I do think first impressions matter. But Kid Cudi is in the building. So rapper Kid Cudi, who had a relationship with Cassie, is slated to take the stand later today. I heard he is currently on the stand right now. Listen, this thing is getting interesting. We're going to see what Kid Cudi has to say. It seems as if this executive assistant, he said, again, enough to lead us towards the violence. But in addition to the violence, he added about these money pickups. The thing is, with this money, I'm trying to make the connection here of what they're saying with this money. Well, you know what? Somebody, shout out to my sub yesterday who helped me make a connection. You know, they're doing RICO because at the end of the day, if they say it's RICO and he's found guilty, they can seize all of his houses, all of his stuff, saying that all of this stuff was earned and gained illegally. So that's interesting. So I connected with that thought. So I'm guessing if his money was kind of intertwined and they're saying that he was doing illegal stuff and the assistant was picking up money in for the Combs enterprise, I think that's where they're leading with this. We're going to see how this thing goes. But in the meantime, everybody, you know the routine. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. It's very interesting to see them talk about this money piece of it. Thanks for watching. We're going to talk later with Kid Cudi's testimony. See y'all in the next video.